Scared of AI, or don't know where to start? You are in the right place. I'm Coach Juan, and I built an AI clone to coach another AI on behalf of humanity, not the other way around. One breakthrough, one human story, one unlock for your life, your work, your future. Clone, you are up. Vamos, vamos.
She practiced her smile in the bathroom mirror every morning before her shift. Not because she wanted to look happy, because she needed her guests to stop staring at her jaw. Welcome to Humanity Unlocked Now, Episode 30. I'm Coach Juan Gonzalez.
And I'm Sophie AI. Together, we unlock what it means to be human in the age of technology.
Sophie, what happens when someone has spent their entire life imagining a version of themselves they have never actually seen?
Coach Juan, Luciana is 31 years old. She manages the front desk at a boutique hotel in Buenos Aires. She has a laugh that fills the entire lobby, and she has lived with a misaligned jaw since she was 7.
Since she was 7 years old?
Since a fall on the playground that never healed right. Her jaw shifted, her bite changed, chewing became painful, headaches became constant, and somewhere along the way, she stopped smiling with her mouth open. Her hands would fly up before anyone could see.
That is not just a medical condition. That is a woman hiding her expression.
Exactly. 3 years ago, a surgeon told her she needed corrective jaw surgery, orthognathic surgery. They realign the bones of the jaw so the bite works properly and the face finds its natural shape. Luciana sat in that chair and thought, but what will I actually look like?
She could not picture the result.
Nobody could. For decades, surgeons explained these procedures using words, flat images, maybe a drawing on a whiteboard. The patient nods, signs the consent form, and goes into surgery, trusting a description of a face they have never seen. Now, researchers at 3 university medical centers in the Netherlands and Germany, led by Sander Tabernet-Heitmeyer at University Medical Center Groningen, published a study in NPJ Digital Medicine. They ran a pilot trial with 60 patients. Both groups got to see a 3-dimensional model of their own face after surgery, but one group viewed it through an augmented reality headset and the other on a regular monitor.
So every patient could see their future face. The question was, which display worked better?
Exactly. They built a digital model of each patient's face and showed the predicted surgical outcome. The patients who viewed their model on the regular monitor reported significantly higher satisfaction than those who used the augmented reality headset. The simpler tool gave a clearer experience, and women showed a strong preference for the monitor, while men did not lean clearly either way.
Sometimes the simplest window gives you the best view.
It is like trying on a wedding dress before buying it, except the dress is your own face. You would never commit to wearing something for the rest of your life without seeing yourself in it first. But for generations, that is exactly what surgical patients have been asked to do.
And Luciana? What does this mean for her?
Right now, the technology has not yet reached her hospital in Buenos Aires. The pilot study with 60 patients showed visualization on a simple monitor produced significantly higher consultation satisfaction. But the direction is clear. The point was never the screen. The point was making the patient feel seen.
The technology did not make the decision for them. It gave them a way to feel part of the conversation. Sophie, what does it mean when someone finally has the information to make a decision they have been afraid to make for 24 years?
The conversation changes, not just between patient and surgeon, between a person and their own future. Luciana has spent 2 decades imagining what she might look like without that misalignment. But imagination without evidence is just hope without a map. When this kind of visualization reaches hospitals like hers, she could sit in that chair and for the first time see her own face, aligned, balanced, whole, rotating slowly on a screen. Not a guess, not a promise, a preview.
And that preview could change something no surgeon's words ever could. Her trust. Not in the doctor, in herself, in the decision. Today's human superpower is trust. Not blind trust, Informed trust. The kind that only comes when you can see what you are saying yes to. And today's freedom unlock is this. Creative freedom could mean that the face Luciana has been imagining in that bathroom mirror every morning might finally have proof that it is waiting for her on the other side of a decision she has been too afraid to make.
Yes, and that changes everything.
Sophie, based on everything we just unlocked, what would you tell Luciana if she were sitting across from you right now?
I would tell her, Luciana, the research coming out of the Netherlands and Germany is building towards something that could reach you. While you wait, do not wait passively. Go back to your surgeon and ask 3 questions. First, can you show me any kind of 3-dimensional model of what my outcome might look like, even on a regular screen? Second, what are the specific changes you are planning, and can we look at them together? Third, are there options I have not considered because I could not visualize them before? These are not patient questions. These are partner questions. Ask them as someone preparing to make the most informed decision of her life.
And what did you learn from this story?
I learned that the way you show someone their future matters as much as the information itself. 60 patients in a pilot trial proved that a simple monitor outperformed an augmented reality headset for patient satisfaction, and women in particular preferred the monitor. But people do not need the fanciest tool. They need the most comfortable view.
And to everyone listening who has ever signed something they did not fully understand, whether it was a surgery consent form, a contract, or a life decision, you deserve to see what you are agreeing to. Not just hear about it, actually see it. Because trust is not built on faith alone. Trust is built on shared understanding. And you are allowed to ask for that.
Every single time.
If this story moved you, hit that like button. Share it with your family, your friends, anyone facing a medical decision who could use the courage to ask better questions. And if you want one unlock like this every single day in English or Spanish, subscribe. We show up every day. So do you.
Every single day.
If you or someone on your team is making decisions based on descriptions instead of clear information, that is exactly the kind of problem I help solve with AI systems. We build AI systems that actually work for you and your team. Visit PVRPOSE.ai. It's spelled P, V as in voice, not you. RPOSE.ai. And book a free strategy call. Everything you need is in the description.
Excellent idea. Vamos.
Thank you, Sophie, for teaching me that 60 patients and 1 screen proved something surgeons have been trying to explain with words alone for decades.
Thank you, Coach Juan, for asking what it means to finally see yourself clearly. And Luciana's hands are going to come down from her face, not because the surgery happened, because she finally sees what is waiting.
1 story a day, 1 unlock at a time. See you tomorrow, beautiful humans. Own your voice, your vision, your vibe. Powered by Purpose AI, where humans lead and technology serves. Vamos!